David, didn't take long for the Flyers to get going here tonight. 2.5 minutes, and they had a 1-0 lead and kept going.
Right. Well, it's going to be understandable, right? You have a new coach. You've got a lot of. I think every guy that showed up at camp here thought they had a legitimate shot to make this hockey club, right? So there's an awful lot of new that's going on, and a lot of stuff that's going on in their own end relies on communication with one another. So there's bodies being thrown together. There's guys trying to probably do too much, not knowing what to do, and I think we saw that in the first period.
I see a lot of similarities in the Rangers and the Flyers.
Yeah. Well, I think that the Flyers don't have much of a lineup. They've got I think it's 10 kids that played in the American League last year. There's probably a little more pro experience, but it is a team. It's not at all like a Ranger Flyer game in the mid '70s. I remember when Frankie Beaton challenged the Flyer bench.
The whole bench.
The whole bench, and the rest of her going, oh, no, don't do that. A little different.
Here are the goals in the first period again. The Flyers got off to an early start.
Well, they did. And really what I'm going to pay attention is I think there's a lot of things out here, not out of omission, but of commission, running around, not getting themselves established. Puck's going to come out, get a gratuitous bounce for the Flyers. And this is the second goal, right, that we look at. It comes from behind the net, a bounce. So again, the second Flyer goal, we're going to take a look. We talked about Philip Keetle having the puck go through him. Here's the Rangers. They're going to get on the board right here. Great play by Brandon Smith right there. So the difference in a year, Al, he was chasing the play. Right now, in that particular play, he's right in the middle. It's key to power play is possession off the draw. You get possession, then you hound the puck. And Vinny Lettieri, a year ago, was the story. Does a nice job along the boards here to keep this thing alive. It's going to be a whack right there from the Flyers. Back of the net for Spooner. Of course, Spooner came over from the Bruins. He's got wonderful offensive instincts. You win the draw, keep the play alive along the boards. The Flyers cough it up. Power play goal.
I know it's the first preseason game, but this is not the way Henrik Lundqvist had planned.
It's going to be a trying time for Henrik. I mean, there's going to be a lot of things in front of him that he's really going to have to be patient with. And his game also has to be patient. Now, I've been quite impressed, which is not a surprise with him, right? With everything, his thought process coming into the season, getting to know the new coach, getting to know the system in front of him. It's going to take time. So I really do think, from Henrik specifically and for everyone, patience going to be a virtue here.
Near the end of the second period, was the coach, the new head coach, was he agitated or was he just excited?
I think he's trying to get a message across to be a little more. I did have a conversation with Lindy Ruff. We'll talk about as we come out for the third period. I think they're just trying to get everybody back on the same page. I don't think it's a lack of effort. I think, as a matter of fact, it might be time for everybody to take a deep breath and just let things evolve. We're going to take a look at a highlight here where you can see there's just a little bit of over-anxiousness trying to get this right. Now, this is the power play. There's going to be a nice fake right here at the top that kind of freezes the box. Freezes Haig. Now you move the puck around nicely. The key is the goaltender's assuming that puck's going to get to the net and a lot more steam on it than it does, right? But watch how quickly starts to stick out. Bushnevich gets one on the power play. So you talk about, this is in the neutral zone. Now, D'Angelo's going to come up to the blue line. Really no need to be so anxious to get to the play. That creates an odd man rush. Up he steps, going to step up right here, and now you're caught, right? You're caught, comes across. Henry like to make that save? I think he would. But in the meantime, to me, from the ice level, it's very, very scrambly. There seems to be an awful lot of people trying to overplay. It's time maybe to gear it down, let the play develop a little bit and go from there.